Alright, so this is my first playthrough of a game called In Stars and Time, which I got for Christmas, I believe. So we're gonna give this a shot. I have never done this before. New game. That was really pretty. Fryn! Sifrin! Sifrin? Good morning! Well, more like, good afternoon, I guess. She seems cute, I really like her. I like her little bow. Were you taking a nap? That's just like you. Only you could sleep peacefully at a time like this. I guess that's smart. We better get some rest while we can. We have to be ready for tomorrow, so we can finally face against the king. Oh, well, that sounds interesting, maybe scary. You're too sleepy to talk. Sleep's sweet embrace calls for you. You close your eyes again. You're still half asleep, aren't you? You make a grumbling sound. Okay then. You can sleep for a little longer, but not too long. Come to the village when you're ready, okay? You yawn so hard your jaw cracks. You were having such a nice rest, too. Ugh. You can't spend the rest of the day sleeping. That would be a waste. You force yourself to get up. Wake up, Sifrin. You have a country to save. You can use the left stick to move around. We most certainly can. I like this little clearing, it's just a big bullseye. Look how fat that bird is! Look at him! I love him, oh my gosh. Sifrin! You're up! You sure are. Hey, Mira. Hey, Sifrin. Hee 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 hee. So how was your nap? On a scale of 1 to 10. Let's see. A certain someone woke me up. Completely average. A solid 9. Well, I was having a big dream, so I guess it was a solid 9. Is it not a 10 because the finish could have used some work? We'll do better next time. Next time, I promise I'll let you sleep in. So we can get the elusive 10 out of 10 score. That's cute. Oh. Oh, wait. I had something I wanted to ask you. I have an idea for tonight. This will be the night before we go fight the king, so I felt like we could make it special somehow. So I was thinking, how about a sleepover? Let's all eat good food together. Sleep in the same room. Maybe tell stories. That sounds like a good sleepover to me. It would be nice, wouldn't it? How is it different from what you usually do? Well, okay. Oh, you think it's silly, don't you? I'm sorry. I was trying to find something fun to do tonight, but that's all I could think of. It was. It was a stupid idea, wasn't it? No, it's like a cute idea. I really love it. Maybe we should forget about it. Oh no. Your lack of enthusiasm made Mirabelle upset. Come on, fix it. No, I think it's fun. Let's do it. Are you sure? Alright then. Um, so if we're doing it, can you let everyone know? I don't think I could convince everyone. Well, you kinda have to now. Yeah, I guess I do have to do that now. I feel bad hurting her feelings. Of course, Mira. Okay, let me think. Madame Odile should be in the shop buying items. Bonnie should be near the fields to the east, and Isabeau is at the favor tree to the west. We're staying in the clock tower at the edge of town, right past the broken bridge, so you can just tell everyone to meet up there later. That was a lot of names and places. Will you remember? Um, I always remember things. Probably not. But probably not. Well, unrelated to your memory, here's a note with everyone's location. I'm so happy that she did that for us. Just in case you forget. Yeah, smart. You got the reminder note. You put the note in your pocket along with your souvenirs. You can check your souvenirs by going into your pocket. To access your pocket, open the menu by pressing triangle. The menu contains your pockets, your equipment, and many other things. You can interact with most items in your pockets by pressing X. Okay, see you at the clock tower later then. I'll be near the library if you need me, so come talk to me whenever. Oh, and don't forget to check the Change God statue too. For good luck. You wave goodbye. Oh, also, there's a lot of people to talk to and drawers to snoop inside of around here. You can interact with people and objects by pressing X while standing in front of them. If you need to, you can always configure your button settings in the options menu. Thankfully, I did that already. Let's look at our pockets have a little, like, we've got our whole, like, party screen here. So we've got Sifrin, who we met, and Mirabelle, who we met, and Isabeau, who we have to go look for, and Odile, who we have to go look for, and Bonnie up at the top. Hello, Bonnie. Pockets, craft, equip, profile, options, load, quit. Okay. I love having a little wizard hat. It's a cute little wizard hat. My pockets. Sour tonic, crafted water, super sour tonic, equipment, memories, souvenirs, reminder note. A note Mirabelle wrote for you and your sieve-like brain. You look at the note. Sifrin, don't forget everyone. Odile is probably at the shop getting supplies. The shop is that building with a bunch of barrels all around it. I saw Bonnie go east. They're probably near the veggie fields. Just go east and then south. And Isabeau must be at the favor tree to the west. Give him some time, though. I think he has a lot to ask for. Oh. Before you go talk to him, you could walk around Dormont. I'm sure people would be happy to talk. There's a little girl with pigtails slightly north, and I think she really likes to talk about battles. Don't be afraid to talk to everyone in the village. Anyone in the village. And, well, you should see the Change God statue and pray for victory. If you want. You really should. Let's meet at the clock tower to the east afterwards. Just jump over the broken bridge and you'll find it. Yours, Mirabelle. On the bottom of the paper, a crafted drawing animates back and forth. It's some kind of thick, flowy line? What is it? You should ask her. Interesting. I bet it's a signature. Oh, I wonder if that's the Change God. There is Mirabelle. Oh, that's okay, so there's the general store. All the barrels. I see it. Sign says shop. Odile is here looking at what the shop has to offer. Odile! Oh, Sifrin, you look rested. Glad to see you this laid back on the day before the end of the world. Oh, anyway, how can I help you? Questions. Clock tower, sleepover. We're fighting the king tomorrow. What will you do after? Clock tower, sleepover. Sleepover? Huh. You guys really are kids. We can forget about our problems. I suppose so. Nonetheless, I'll be there. Poor Boniface probably needs it. Maybe we all do. But the room only has 3 beds, right? Oh no. I better get a whole bed to myself. Mira and Bonnie will probably be sharing. Mirabelle and Bonnie? So who'll sleep on the ground, you or Isabeau? I think me and Isa will share? Isa, of course. I assume they don't mean we'll be sharing the ground. So, poor man. Anyway, I'll be there. You know, since we already decided earlier we'd meet at the clock tower and all. Yeah. You already planned to meet up at the clock tower. So was there really a need for you to let everyone know? You could have just met everyone at the clock tower. But Mirabelle told me to go get everybody. Oh well. Not like you have anything better to do. Anything else? Questions? So we're fighting the king tomorrow. We are. I hope you're prepared. The king and the sadness his destruction creates. They possess crafts capable of slowing us down or even freezing us up in time completely. Oh. So, as always, we're counting on you and your speed to keep us out of trouble. Oh. So you want me in the front again? Leading everyone, if possible. You've already proven good at preventing traps and keeping us alive, so I don't see why that has to change. And as always, you can count on me to provide everyone with intel on any enemies we encounter. Everyone except Boniface will be on battle duty. But I might ask Boniface to do something as well. It might be good for everyone to give the kids something to do. Boring tactics talk, I know. I'll shut up and buy items for our journey to the top of the house. Huh? Have you found it? Is your field of research tactics? Oh, gems. Are you still trying to figure out what I'm researching? No, my field of research isn't tactics. Isabeau actually proposed that one last week. Late one. Aww. Aww. Give it up already. None of you will ever figure out what I'm studying. It will stay a secret forever. I bet they're studying dentistry. Questions. What will you do after? After tomorrow? If we survive? I wish I had your confidence. Maybe I'll go home to Kabwe. I haven't seen my country in many years. Before I met Mirabelle and Isabeau, my main goal was to travel to Vaugard and see its many different places, sites, cultures. I've already accomplished this by traveling with Mirabelle, so... Was it all for your research? Yes. Your research into... travelology? Sitesology? Culturesology? Your research into culturesology. Culturesology isn't a field of research, Sifrin. But it is the field of research you spent your life trying to create. Stop inventing a backstory for me. What about you? What will you do? If we beat the king, that is. Will you go back to your own country, maybe? What will you do? I'll come up with my own field of research. Questions? Nah, nothing. Okay. I'll see you at the clock tower later then. You talk to Odile. You cross Odile off of the reminder note. I love that. Beep. Story-loving shopkeeper. Ahoy, traveling one! Oh, you're with Mirabelle and the lady with the glasses. I recognize you. Can you believe Mirabelle has been blessed by the Change God to save us all? The Change God almost never gives blessings of any kind. It's truly amazing that Mirabelle has been chosen. May the Change God protect her in her journey. You nod. The Change God, huh? I'm supposed to go pray later. I'm supposed to go east to find Bonnie, I think. East and south. East and south. Bonnie? Bonnie! Bonnie is here, looking morosely at the fields. Bonnie! Hey, friend. Oh boy. What do you want? Questions. Clock tower, sleepover. Worrying about tomorrow? What will you do after? Clock tower, sleepover. A sleepover? That's pretty dumb. Was it your idea? Hey. Mira's, actually. Oh. Then it's a great idea. Why didn't you come up with it? Stars, you do not know how to deal with Bonnie anymore. Questions. Are you worrying about tomorrow? No. Not even a little bit. That's a lie. Your sister will be okay, you know. Don't talk about my sister! And anyway, I don't need to worry about her. It's not like she's gonna move from her spot. Bonnie's sister is in Bambouche, a coastal village hundreds of kilometers from here. A few months ago, the king froze their entire village in time. Unless you manage to beat the king tomorrow, Bonnie's sister will never move again. I think I know why Bonnie is sad. What will you do after? If we beat the king, I'll go and see my sister in Bambouche, duh. And then... And then I'll hug her. And then... And then I'll tell her I really, really tried. Tried what? And then... And then you won't be here anyway, so you won't have to ask me stupid questions, you crab. What about you anyway? What will you do? What will you do? I'll go to space. Space sounds lame. I bet you can't even go there anyway. I totally can. Wait, really? How? It's a secret. This is why I don't like you, Sifrin. Oh. I don't have any more questions. See you at the clock tower. You talk to Bonnie. You cross Bonnie off with a reminder note. So that's Bonnie and Mirabelle and Odile. So I have to go talk to Beau. Isabeau? And he is over here? East? Although, do I want to talk to the girl who really likes battles? Let's talk to the girl who really likes battles. Tutorial Kid! Hey! You! The strange adult with a hat! My name is Tutorial Kid. Tutorial Kid has the name Agatha sewn into her clothes. My mom says you're very strong and you're gonna help save us all. But I need to challenge you to know your strength. So, let's play rock, paper, scissors! Why fight? I accept your challenge. We will talk later, Tutorial Kid. I accept your challenge. Yeah! This is cute. Ooh. Rock, paper, scissors. The only fight there is. You know how to play rock, paper, scissors, right? Who doesn't know how to play? Duh! Of course you do. What kind of person doesn't know rock, paper, scissors, considering it's the basis of combat, of war, of life? In Japanese, rock, paper, scissors is called Jankenpo. There's your fun fact of the day. Let's play rock, paper, boop. Sifrin time. Can I attack? I craft. Oh, you make a fist and prevent it for perusal. Rock, paper, scissors. paper. You throw paper. Tutorial Kid throws paper. Oh. We both threw the same thing. That's a draw. Huh. Looks like I shouldn't underestimate you. Okay. Let's do it again. Rock, paper. Let's do scissors. You throw scissors. Tutorial Kid throws rock. Tutorial Kid throws rock. Yeah! My hands have thrown a rock shape. Victory is mine this round. Okay, last round. Rock, paper. We'll do rock this time. Tutorial Kid threw scissors. You threw rock? No. I threw scissors. Why this? No. This can't be. A draw? You're quite powerful, Hat Adult. I'll give you that. Now you know the basics of rock, paper, scissors, so you're invincible. Our training has come to an end. Farewell. I'm gonna go try and talk to Isabeau now. My cat keeps running around my feet, and I'm wondering what he's up to. Isabeau is probably at the tree. You shouldn't bother him. You also need to check the Change God statue. Just so you can tell Mirabelle that you did it. I thought I was supposed to check the Change God statue last, but okay. Statues, big and small, all with different faces. Some of them have sad eyes, others a bright smile. A few are animated by craft, and one jumps around and bumps gently into your foot. The Change God, deity worshipped by all of the country of Valgard, stands before you. You have trouble believing that you're finally here, almost at the end of your journey. It was only a few months ago that you met Mirabelle. So much has happened since then. It was almost a year ago now that the king appeared, seemingly out of nowhere. Possessing immense craft power, he spread his curse across the country of Valgard, freezing in time everything in its path. With Dormont's House of Change in his control, he patiently waits, for he knows his curse can only be reversed if he is defeated. His victory would be all but determined, if not for Mirabelle. Oh. Your friend Mirabelle is the only survivor of House of Dormont, after the king froze everyone inside time and locked the gates. Everyone says she was blessed by the Change God themselves with the power to fight back the king's curse, making her the only one able to save Valgard. When you met her, she was already traveling with Isabeau and Odile, trying to get the orbs necessary to open the house's gates and defeat the king. You helped them defeat a particularly strong sadness, and, seeing your strength, they asked for your help. You had nothing better to do, so you decided to accompany them. A few weeks later, you met Bonnie, completing your little team. You saw a lot of Valgardian cities during your travels, some frozen, some not, and you did your best to sidestep the slowly encroaching curse. But still, you all kept going. Mirabelle kept going to honor the Change God's blessing, save her beloved house, and save Valgard. Isabeau came with her after Velgard's defenders themselves refused to help. Odile came to satisfy her curiosity about Vogard. And because, she said, leaving the fate of a country to a bunch of young ones would give me an ulcer. Bonnie came to save their sister, frozen by the curse. You're here because there's nothing else for you to do. What else are you supposed to do, except travel with them? Once, Mirabelle asked if you were okay, following them on a journey to save the country. She felt guilty, like she was forcing everyone to follow her on a hopeless quest. You wanted to put her at ease, so you said easily and truthfully that traveling with everyone was the happiest that you could remember being. She looked upset. You cringed just thinking about it, truth be told. Maybe not the most considerate thing you could have said to someone with her problems at that moment. But tomorrow, one way or another, your journey will end. You should believe something very strongly at the Change God. That's how these work, right? Mirabelle and Isabeau taught you before. Can't just ask for things because the change belief considers this lazy. It's the Change God. Only pure belief and confidence in yourself will do, with the Change God only providing a little nudge. If anyone is lazy here, it must be the Change God, you think. Oh well. You believe strongly, or whatever, that your hits will super hurt, that attacks against you will be super weak, that you'll be super fast. Always attack first. Don't leave the enemy a chance to touch you. You repeat under your breath, super fast, super fast, super fast. You actually feel a little faster? You jump in place, trying to notice if anything changed. You jump right on a pointy rock. You don't tear up. Not that much agile then, huh? You and your friend's attack speed got a tiny bit better. Going to the Change God statue will boost one stat of your choice. You can also save your progress by praying at Change God statue. You close your eyes. Yay, we saved. Wow. Okay, that's enough for today. You thank the Change God for its blessing and quickly run away, crossing it out from the reminder note. I should go see Isabeau now. Did everything else. Did these say anything? They do. Sign says favorite tree. Can I talk to the birds? Bird! Oh! In Vogard they say birds go pio pio. Pio pio. Pio pio. Isabeau is here, probably pondering what favor to ask the tree. Isa! Sif! Isa! Sif! Isa! Sif! Okay, that's enough. Aww, boo. Anyway, I was just looking at the favorite tree. Isn't this tree cool? Yeah, it is. I'm glad you agree. One could say it's a pretty, tremendous tree. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. You both laugh. Laughing uproariously, he raises his hand towards your shoulder, but stops and brings it to his side. That was funny. I'm gonna go soon so you can do your thing with the tree. But do you want to talk before I go? Questions for Issa. Clock tower, sleepover, what's up with the big tree? What will you do after? Clock tower? Sleepover? Huh? A sleepover. Crab, yeah. Doesn't the clock tower have only 3 beds, though? I'm guessing Bon Bon and Mira will share, and Madame OL will take her own. Which means we'll share beds again, Sif. I got dibs on the left side. Sure. Yay, but please try not to hog the covers this time. It's getting cold at night. What's up with the big tree? Oh? You don't know about the favor tree? Well, it's just a random big tree. But when you're a believer of the House of Change, the biggest tree in a certain place is called a favor tree. It's like, it's the tree with the most power, so you can ask it things as a favor. Like, please help me pass my defender exams. Which is like a totally random example. Wasn't Isabeau a defender? Did you ask a mythical tree to help you pass your exams? And I passed with flying colors, thank you very much. Well, I did study very hard, so it's not like the tree did much. But even a little bit helps. You should ask the tree for a favor, too. It's a big day tomorrow. What will you do after? After we beat the king? Wow, Sif. So confident. So cool. I like it. I think I'll just return home to Jovent. I don't have anything else planned. I wonder how Jovent is doing. When we left it, it was still standing, moving, but I think the king's curse may have caught up to it. So then, will you take your job back? Nah, being a defender kinda lost its shine. I always admired the defenders, you know? It's all about protecting your neighborhood, your city, helping them out with whatever they need, be it getting a cat from a tree or helping an old man with his bags. But when Mira came to Jovent asking for help after Dormont's house had fallen, I was ready to help, for all of Jovent's defenders to help. And you know what they said? Nah. And I could tell that they said that, because they were scared. The worst defenders see is like a robbery, maybe. So suddenly, helping to save Vogard was just too much for them. But not helping because you're scared, I just couldn't accept that. That's not brave. So I quit, and I won't go back. I'll do something else. Maybe it's time for me to do something brand new. I got a secret. I've always wanted to be a clothing designer. So maybe I could take an apprenticeship somewhere. You never knew. That sounds great, Issa. I knew you'd approve. What about you, Sif? What will you do when we beat the king? What will you do? I'll start a comedy club. Wait, really? Are you serious? Yeah, absolutely. Yes! Finally, more people will be able to hear your puns. No more questions. Okay. I'll be going now. I'll see you at the clock tower later. You talked to Isabeau. You cross Isabeau from the reminder note. Time to go to the favor tree. Hello, giant tree. The favorite tree looms above you. You slowly walk closer to the trunk of the tree, where you see some leaves you can grab. You need a leaf to ask the favorite tree for something after all. You look around for a leaf that you like and think, asking for a favor from a higher power, like a big tree, sounds pretty close to a wish, you think. A wish, a wish. The favor trees seem to be popular among people in Valgard lately. You think that if people came to make a wish, they'd probably wish for Valgard to be saved. You don't really need to add another wish like that to the pile. The trees are probably already on it. But you feel bad wishing for something big and taking away from everyone's wish to save Valgard. Something small, then. Something simple. Something nice. Okay, you have a few ideas, but you can only choose one. You wish to visit more places with Mirabelle, to wear the clothes that Isabeau has made, to go with Odile to see her country, to be here with Bonnie to be here when Bonnie reunites with their sister. To go with Odile. Cobware is where Odile is from. She probably knows all the cool places. Even if she doesn't, talking with Odile is always interesting. You're both strangers to this country, ignorant of its culture, so you have a lot in common. Being with Odile is easy. Sometimes you feel like she understands you better than you understand yourself. You'd like to talk with her more so you can understand her too. You want to stay with them. A wish in mind, you look at the leaf that you've chosen and wish. You breathe your wish into the leaf, repeat it 3 times, and fold the leaf closed, keeping your wish safe. All done. Gently, you let the leaf go and walk back to the town. You have a sleepover to go to, after all. So, the clock tower to the east of town, past the broken bridge, huh? It may be time for you to head out there. Save. The sign says, Clock Tower. This is the way to the clock tower. You did all you needed to do, so you can join everyone there. It's a cute little lantern. Sifrin! You're here! We were waiting for you. Let's go inside. I am so hungry. You're pretty hungry yourself. I brought back a bunch of food. Let's go, let's go. Phew, Bonbon. That was delicious. You keep getting better at cooking, Boniface. Those samosas were delicious. Really? It wasn't bad? You liked it? I mean, of course it was delicious. I'm a master cooker, you know. Chef. I'm a chef cooker. That was the perfect meal, Bonnie. We'll all sleep well tonight and be full of energy tomorrow. It was almost too much, to be honest. I don't think I can move. Was it too much? You could have eaten more. Aw, Sif, are you still hungry? Fryn, you ate a lot, huh? You liked my cooking a lot, huh? Here, have some more food, since you're so hungry and like my cooking so much. Bonnie gives you one carrot slice. Chomp. How can you still eat? How can such a small body eat that much? I'm a growing kid. A growing kid that drinks alcohol? You're older than most of the people here. You wink cutely. Um, everyone? Can I say something? What's up, Mira? Um, we we've all been traveling together for a while now. It hasn't always been easy, but meeting you all, traveling through Vogard to get the orbs needed to open the house's gate again, there's no way I could have done this alone. I I want to say thank you for coming with me this far. But tomorrow we'll go and fight the king, someone who's thrown Valgard into stillness and silence. Someone who has now frozen almost all of Valgard in time. I'll do my best to make sure this doesn't happen to any of you. But if you don't want to come, if you want to go back home, I would. Kinda late for that, Mirabelle, isn't it? No. I. And by that, Madame Odile means that we're here with you. Of course I do. We've come this far, after all. Did you really think we'd leave you behind? Let you go alone? We'll follow you, Belle. We'll help. Don't worry. We'll stay with you, Mira. You'd never let her go alone, after all. Oh. Oh, thank you. Isabeau and Bonnie hug Mirabelle tightly, while you and Odile stand a bit apart, like always. This is when the audience at a theater would say, "Aww." Come on, let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. Aww. Let's go to bed. We have a big day tomorrow. Indeed. Then, good night, everyone. Good night. Sif. Hey. Hey, Sif. Sifrin. Sifferoony. Isabeau is whispering your name. Turn around and listen. Um, sorry to wake you up. I just have to tell you something, if that's okay. He dares interrupt your beauty sleep. He knows you value your sleep, so this must be important. You nod. Okay. Then I shall tell you the thing. The thing I woke you up to tell you. Haha. Okay. So, the thing I have to tell you is that I don't have anything to tell you right now. But I will when uh when we beat the king tomorrow. Okay? That's so ominous, Issa. It's not meant to be. I just don't want to tell you right now. It might distract you. And we wouldn't want that, right? So, I'll tell you when we beat the king. Okay? What could he want to tell you? It seems important to him. So the only thing you can say is, okay. Look at his face. You just threw a pillow at him. Some people are trying to sleep. Yeah, Isabeau. Some people are trying to sleep. Close your mouth and sleep. You close your mouth, housemaiden. You're gonna wake up Madame Odile. I'm already up. And if the noise continues, I will stand up. You do not want to know what will happen if I stand up. Sorry. Sorry, madame. Sorry. Look at him. He's so cute. Good night, Sif. You feel safe, surrounded by all your friends. You fall asleep. The house's gate. You look up at it. The house's gate, huh? It's bigger than I thought. So scary. It really is locked shut. I can see space for us to put the orbs. This whole adventure, this whole journey, after all this time, I can finally open it. I have my orb right here. Let's go for it then. Oh, up ahead, that's a sadness. A sadness, huh? The house must be crawling with them. Oh, okay, everyone. Let's, don't get overwhelmed now. Come on. We've seen tons of those already. Don't worry, Belle. We can take care of them, no problem. Oh, okay, but Mirabelle seems overwhelmed. Maybe talking would make her feel better? Something to distract her. Something like, oh my, should we go over strategy again? Don't tease me, Sifrin. But, yes. I would like that. So, to start with, Sifrin should... You're about to enter a battle. Here's some basic stats about you and your party members to remember. You. Scissors type. Weak to rock. Fast. Can make everyone faster. Mirabelle. Scissors paper type. Weak to rock. Heals and can boost friends' attack. Isabeau. Rock type. Weak to paper. Hits hard. Can boost friends' defense. Odile. Paper type. Weak to scissors. Can use craft spells of any type. Slow. Can make enemies slower. Bonnie. Helps out randomly in battle. But most importantly, snack duty. I hate this. Sorry, Bonbon. The sadnesses in here are too powerful for your tiny little arms. You can help out sometimes, as long as you make sure to keep your distance. But we know that's boring, so that's why we also made you in charge of snacks. It's a super duper very important job, you know? The super duper importantest. Don't patronize the kid. Yeah, don't patronize me. Hee 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 hee. All good? All good. You smile. Monster time. Phew. Okay, okay. Don't worry. You focus on healing. Big guy over there can hit things. Eddie, Siffred, keep the puns and one-liners to a minimum, please. Okay, rude. We should examine this sadness first to know what we're up against. So it's your job, madame. Yes. Please slow down, everyone, and let me attack first for once. When it's my turn, I'll examine the enemy by using a craft skill. Craft. Examine. All enemies. Odile analyzes the enemy. Remnants of the people that were defeated by the king. Their grief and sadness is all that remains. They cannot tell friend from foe anymore. Defeating them is all we can do. Every sadness has different resistance and weakness. Maybe there's a way to figure it out from their appearance. We need to do certain hand signs when we craft skills. So maybe we should look at their hands? Very well done, Boniface. So this sadness must be... Siffrin, what do you think? If you look at its hands... It's a scissors type? Yeah. It's doing the scissors sign. Indeed it is. So if this enemy is scissors type, what's the best type of attack we can use against it? Your turn again? Rock? Yeah. Rock beats scissors. Exactly. Thankfully, even after examining the enemy, it is still my turn. And thankfully, you can use all 3 types of craft. Yes. I am still paper type though, so hopefully this sadness doesn't attack me. Let's go and attack it now. Craft. We'll cast Rock 3. Yay! Yeah! Great hit, Madame Odile. What's that symbol that appeared on the right after you attacked again? I know you've said it before, but I forgot. Good eye, Boniface. Don't worry about it right now. Just remember it's there. For later. Let's finish beating this sadness, shall we? No need to slow down for me anymore. It's our turn to attack whenever our attack gauge is filled, right? It's that gauge that fills up automatically when no one is doing anything. Also known as an ATB bar. Precisely. Let's defeat this sadness. Now. Siffrin time. Deal scissor damage to one enemy. Deal scissor damage to all enemies. Give your turn to a friend, boosting their attack and crit chance. Make all friends faster for a few turns. Let's make everyone faster. Mirabelle time. Yahoo! We did it! That was easy, wasn't it? It was. Just look at the enemy's hands to find out their type and attack accordingly. You breathe in and out. 100 XP received. We did it! See, Mira, it wasn't that bad. Going through the house will be a piece of cake. You smile and take the lead. Oh, more sadnesses. We'll have to fight them if we want to proceed. Or we could just run and make sure they don't touch us. Uh, um, could we keep talking about strategies for a bit, maybe? Hmm. I'd like a refresher too. Yes. Alright. Let's keep fighting then. We'll enter battle if those sadnesses touch you, Sifrin. So get ready. Alright, what's this one's type? Sifrin. Ha! Your turn again? Rock type. Correct. Yay, Sif! You did it, Sif! Okay, phew. And if it's rock type, it is weak to... Again? Stars, you know this. Weak to paper. Correct again. Sifrin, you're so talented. You know so many things. Congrats, Sifrin. Hee hee hee. Alright, we went over attacks and types. So let's talk about craft skills. Compared to normal attacks, craft skills are more powerful or may allow us to heal or buff ourselves up. Enemies won't be shy about using craft skills, so we shouldn't either. But using one craft skill means it'll go into cooldown. After using one, we won't be able to execute the same skill for a few turns. It's usually fine, but it might be dangerous with healing skills. I'll try to make sure to use my healing skills carefully, so that I don't run out at a dangerous moment. But even if it happens, there's items to recharge our cooldown skills. And there might even be skills and equipment out there that help out. That is true. In the meantime, let's attack, shall we? Feel free to try things out. Let's make up the time. Oof. Artsy Silent Burst. We did it! But really, what were those symbols when you appeared when you did a rock, paper, or scissors attack? You'll see. You breathe in and out. 100 XP received. Alright, let's go get that other one. Alright, what's this one's type? Hee hee hee. Let's see. Do you know this? Isabeau? Huh? Me? Well, it's paper type, madame. And so it means it's weak to scissors. Sif's type. And Mirabelle's. And Mirabelle's, of course. And I have scissors skills at my disposal as well. Yes, madame, I knew that. Uh-huh. Since it's weak to scissors, I think you should use scissors attacks a bunch. Great idea, Boniface. I wonder what will happen if we use the same type of craft skill multiple times in a row. Hee hee hee. Feels like you guys are on a roll with those scissors attacks. I don't have any scissors attacks. So how about I give my turn away to someone who does? Which is, like we've established earlier, literally everyone but me, I guess. Ha! That's what you get for being rock type. Hey everyone, I'm being bullied by a preteen? Please advise. You'll get over it. But great idea, Isabeau. To make sure we keep using the same type right after another, use that skill of yours to give your turn away, or you can guard if you want. My cool, your turn, craft skill. I'm not saying that. Okay, so next, let's. Whoa! Madame Odile! Oh, the sadness is about to attack Odile. Isabeau got in front of her. Isabeau! Howie! I'll see you all in a minute. Isabeau is KO. Oh, are you okay? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Don't you need someone to be KO'd for your tutorial anyway? Very true. Let's keep this tutorial going then. Thank you for playing along. No problem. I'll stay right here then. Stop talking! You're KO'd, and KO'd people can't talk, dummy. Okay. Is it really okay? Anyway, when someone's health points, or HP, goes to 0, they'll be out cold and won't be able to fight anymore. There's multiple ways to wake them up, like using a crafted water, or if Mirabelle knew a craft skill to revive him. But how about we make this interesting? With... I remember what the scissor symbols are for. If we do a combo, if we have 5 of the same symbol, we can do a jackpot skill! Exactly, Boniface. And see? We already have a combo of 3 right there. When we get 5 of the same symbol, whether rock, paper, or scissors, we'll be able to use a jackpot skill. Only rock, paper, and scissors attacks count for the jackpot, by the way. We should be careful with how we use these skills, but we can use any other type of skill or item without breaking the combo. Yay! A combo will save me. Please do a combo. You heard the man. Let's add 2 more scissor symbols to our lineup, shall we? I wanna help too! Now get ready. Everyone unleashed a scissors attack. Yahoo! We won! And I'm not out cold anymore! Every time we manage to use a jackpot skill, anyone who's out cold is revived, and we all get healed a little bit as well. We should try to do combos as often as we can. That's cool and all, but what if you won without doing that jackpot skill? Would you have just left me there? No, of course not. We have some items. We would have revived you. We'll always revive anyone who's KO'd after a battle. Can't make unconscious people run around now, can we? Are you really this upset that we left you alone for 2 minutes? Nah, not really. I'm just doing my part. Plus, the floor was nice and refreshing. That's sad. It is, but you're not supposed to say it out loud. Hey? And what's the end of this little refresher? All good, Mirabelle? Yes. Thank you very much. You think you got everything too. Sorry for not paying attention, Isabeau. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm all good. Anything for the tutorial. Ha! Let's get going then. There's something sparkling there. What's this sparkling thing? Oh! It's a key! Could it be the key to open the door? Probably, right? You pick it up. You found a circle key. Keychain dangling from it is shaped like a circle inside a circle inside a circle. Does this mean something? What's up with the circles? The design on this keychain, you mean? It's one of the symbols of the House of Change belief. It's to show that we are all part of something bigger. The first circle is inside the bigger circle, which is also inside a bigger circle. It's a part of a housemaid's uniform. Like Belle's brooch. Yes. This is how I decided to wear it, but you can wear it however you want. As a necklace, a design on your clothes, or not at all. Breaking tradition is part of the change belief. And the teardrops on your brooch? They're pretty. It goes ding ding when I walk. Don't you love it when things go ding ding when you walk? Sure do. It's fine. A statue of the change god. It's been destroyed. A storage room. Let's look around. I see a few tonics on those tables. Make sure to pick them up and give them to Bonnie before we leave. Check that closet too. There might be cool stuff in there. You should check those out. You found a ginger juice. You found a pepper juice. You found a thyme juice. This reminds me of the Tales series, like jellies. Someone took the bottle from you. Deal set him on spices duty. Still, that's a lot of spices you found there. Oh, I know this one. Pepper raises your attack, ginger raises your defense, and thyme makes you faster. Because spicy stuff makes people angry, ginger makes you not sick, and thyme, well, I don't actually know why thyme makes you faster. Me neither. You found a crafted water. Someone took the bottle from you. Deal also set him on water duty. This is a crafted water. If someone gets knocked out during battle, just a drop of it is enough to wake them right up. Someone at school told me it was just coconut water. Wait, is it? I guess that's a closet. You open the closet. It's full of boxes and papers, and a pendant shaped like a bell. You got a bell pendant! Well, that closet was useless. But pretty pendant, though. Can the pendant heal me when I'm hurt? Maybe it can. Maybe, we don't know. You look at the pendant closely. It's just a pendant shaped like a bell. But you like it, so you put it in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Tonic and any useful items will be visible, but you might get some useless and interesting things if you check everything in a room. Super sour tonic! Oh, sour tonics are for everyone to share. You know, I always wondered why they're more powerful than regular sour tonic when they're the same size. They're just that concentrated. I tried drinking a full super sour tonic once, and what happened? I couldn't taste anything for weeks. Small glass containers. You look around. You found a sour tonic. You just give it all to them. Ha! You learned fast, friend. Be careful with those items, Boniface. Guard them well. Be ready to throw those at us if we need them during battle. It's probably safer than making all of us carry some. But Sif found those. You don't trust Sif to keep our items safe? The person who, a few weeks ago, mixed up all the items we had to make a so-called super potion? No. I don't trust Sifrin with items. Huh. You cutely bat your eyes. Tonics are good to keep your HP up so you don't get knocked out in battle. They're very sour, but the sourness is sure to make you more awake and ready for anything. It's a barrel. Key time. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. Alright, let's go. You take a step forward when suddenly... Is something wrong, Sifrin? Huh? Did you see that light? A light. Here. You should take a look at this. Something wrong, Sif? You point towards the light. So they can't see it. Reaching out, you touch the light. Everyone was healed. You can save your progress by touching this star. Save your progress? Yes. You close your eyes. Well, that seems useful. You smile and turn back towards everyone. What was that about? Received a good omen. Oh yeah? Oh, that's great news. What was... Don't know, don't care. Let's please get going. You nod. Wait! Oh, what? What is it? Sorry for screaming. Sorry. I, I don't know if this is relevant, but I, um, I recognize this corridor. Oh? I recognize it. The head housemaiden of this house used to warn us about it. I think, I think she called it the Death Corridor. Oh, that sounds bad. The house is supposed to be a safe building, but with the king here, some traps might be active. Is that what you mean? Traps? Traps? A job for me, then. It is your job. Protect us, Trapmaster. Not the first time you've had to reassure Mirabelle. Time to look around. This is a broken pillar. Did you find something? There is something. Yep, a whole lot of nothing. Well, you can't find any switches or traps. So, 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 are we safe? We're not safe, are we? This is the Death Corridor. The older housemaidens kept saying people died there. So there must be a trap, something weight sensitive or something. Or maybe it's time sensitive? If we spend too long in here. Oh, come on now. There's nothing weird in here. But there must be! Oh, Mira. Belle, don't worry about it. Fryn isn't good at many things, but they know stuff about traps. Hey. Right. If we can't trust the one who's supposed to lead us this early, this won't bode well for later. Hey. But, we're not dead yet, are we? Well, that's true. We have been in this room for a while, and Sifrin has been walking everywhere. So if it was weight sensitive, something would have killed him by now. Exactly. It's all fine. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I believe you. Sorry for worrying. I'm a little on edge. We're good, Mira. See? Everything's fine. As you live through novel experience of having your body crushed by a giant rock, you feel a tug on your stomach. And You died. Loop 1. Huh? Frin. Sifrin. Sifrin? Good morning. Well, more like good afternoon, I guess. Were you taking a nap? Like, it's just like you. Only you could sleep peacefully at a time like this. I guess that's smart. We better get some rest while we can. We have to be ready for tomorrow, so we can finally face against the king. Huh? You're still half asleep, aren't you? You just look at her. Okay then. You can sleep for a little longer, but not too long. Come to the village when you're ready, okay? Huh? Huh? Hold on. Did you just die? You did. You think. You must have. You were in the house, and then a big rock fell, and now you're in the meadow, back in Dwarmont, and what Mirabelle just said to you, waking you up, that was very familiar? But, the trap! The trap! You idiot. You stupid fool. It's your job to take care of traps, and you got taken out immediately. You didn't even get a glimpse of the king. And it's your job, stupid. Your job to see ahead, to take care of traps. You couldn't even do your job, and now you're dead because you did a slobby, awful, terrible job. And you died. You died. You felt your body being crushed, and now you're laying on the grass, alive, and your skin itches and your stomach hurts, and you died. You put your hands over your mouth and scream. Stars! You're so stupid and useless and dumb. Ah. Okay, you're over it now. You take a deep breath in and out. Phew. You put your shaking hands behind your back, pressing them hard between you and the grass. Okay, you died. That's one thing. And now you're alive, you're not a crepe, and that's another thing. And it's apparently the day before, back when Mirabelle woke you up from your nap. That's the third thing. You went back in time? Okay, that's normal. Totally normal. Totally 100% completely normal. Oh well, at least you were in the lead, as always. Judging by where you were when you died, you were probably the only one who got hit. The only one that, in a way, you're really glad you're forced to take the lead every time you and everyone else get somewhere dangerous. But you're back. Back to the day before you went to the house. How? And why? And can you make sure not to die this time? Back to work, Sifrin. You have a country to save. You got a memory of looping. You'll always remember this. Memories are a type of item you can equip. Each memory is specific to one character and gives them special abilities. For example, the memory that you just got can only be equipped by you. When Memory of Looping is equipped, it will boost your max HP by +5 per loop. You can equip memories by opening your menu and going to the Equip section. What is that voice you've been hearing this whole time? That's the same light you saw inside the house. You reach towards the light. You close your eyes. Okay. I'm gonna save, and that's where I'm gonna end for tonight. Thank you for watching and joining me. See you next time.